today we are doing watched series. It is a series on my channel where I talk about current series and past series. I am going to be talking about definitely Storm My Mind and Kinnporsche, but I'm also watching other series. I'm watching La Cuisine, Plus Minus, and as well as another one. I have not watched a recent episode of Plus and Minus, so I'm kind of excited to, watch that. I am caught up on La Cuisine, I think. This old girl is evil and is in serious need of help. Oh, and I said I watched Mr. Unlucky. Okay, sir, you need the luck. Turn back around, okay? Storm My Mind is an episode that this was not good. Thank you, Gia, for coming up and helping out in that situation. But I felt like her situation was very dire. And we was like, oh, it's nothing. You even had her to play it off like, oh, abuse happens. We're good. We're moving on. Now, Danua, sweetie, it's okay to reject people, but not in front of everybody. She gave you cookies. She gave you cookies, man. I can't fully be upset because she brought it upon herself. He continuously tried to say no, but she didn't allow him to. Now, moving on. What in the sound of Briska heck is the reason for us apologizing? Even like the friends are saying, oh, y'all was good friends and y'all hit it off and da-da-da, and you should make it right. Why does he have to make it right? He wasn't the one put in an uncomfortable position. Oh, no. He was the one put in an uncomfortable position. He was the one put in the uncomfortable position. So why is he apologizing? Why does he have to make the effort to make a relationship right when the person who is at fault is the person who should be making it right, who is Typhoon? Did that make sense? I don't know.
Oh, anyway, so
It irritates me, and I'll get to him later on. And the fact that Danua keeps saying he's such a good friend. Where? Find me my glasses. Where are my glasses? Because I don't see. So moving on to Clooney. I don't have much to say about him, to be honest. I mean, our biggest thing with this entire character, it is talking. My entire thing through this entire episode was I need a connected dots. I need you to do a play-by-play on how this junk went out. Because I don't understand. But we're not going to talk about it and we're not going to dwell on it because the more we think about it, And then people that was even trying to give me some help and trying to help figure it out, I couldn't follow the logic. I couldn't. It was kind of all over the place. Not much for me to say about him. Although Gia basically said that you could have told him exactly what was going on, and you didn't. You didn't, and that was the main issue. The main issue. That's what he was so concerned about. I like Typhoon. In some ways, I still do. Like, he's annoying, right? Because his persistence, his insistence on going out with Danua, although Danua continuously said no in multiple ways. And it's not like he was saying it in a way that you could not catch on. You know what I mean? He even said when he was sitting outside, I think it was in episode, might be 5? Maybe 5. Yeah, I think it's 5. In 5, where he's like, because you was asking, and he was like, I told you I don't like to do rejections. That's him saying no. And yet you continue to do so. You wanting to spend a day together, I thought was freaking weird, but whatever. You trying to help out isn't helping out. You didn't help. At all. Like, at all. By the end of him helping, it tore them even further apart. Technically. Because that's what they alluded to at the end of episode 6. But did a crappy job at it in episode 7. That should have remained a gap until at least part 3. And that should have been resolved in the middle of part 3. Stepping almost into part 4 of episode 7. I could rework that entire episode to where it should flow right and feel right, because that did not feel right.
Something ain't right, because then I start to taste them.
You know what? I'm done. So, moving on to an entirely different series. Kinnporsche, how you doing? You doing good? Okay, yes, we are. We are doing very well. Okay, so let's have the conversation. And the conversation consists of this. Vegas, I understand that you wear red because you like the sight of blood. And personally, I don't care. No one cares. If you care, you're not at the right club. I think you should go to the one next door. So, no. No, Vegas. Okay? He doesn't belong to you. You've drugged him before, it didn't work. Even in his druggishness state, it was a no. In a drunk state, still a no. It's still a no. Ken, you are a sweet, sweet honey, sweetie do child, and I truly do love me some Ken. However, stop it. Calling that boy loose goose, calling him the loosest one in the ocean. If he was a fish, he would be everywhere. Okay? You know, I think that was a bit much. I think you should have never said that he was as loose as what's loose? Jello? No, Jello ain't loose. That's wobbly. What's loose? That's nasty. That's just going to the bathroom. I don't think that should be acquainted with what we talking about. Loose. What is loose? Water's loose. Saying he's loose as water. Loose as wet dirt. Loose as a liquid of some sort. Loose as, I don't know. I don't know. What's loose? When you think of loose, what do you think? A whore. That's basically what he said. He said Porsche was a hoe. That's what he said. That's what I heard. And he deserved a slap in the face personally. And I must say, and I say this again, I think I like the way that y'all apologize. Porsche, how you doing, sweetie? So you're in love, I hear. That's dangerous, you know. I did not see that coming. I didn't. Of all the things I thought he would say, maybe like, personally, I'm going to say this and you can come after me all day long and I really don't care, but I think he hypnotized. Okay? And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that your emotions aren't true or real. It just means that the person just rocks your world to the point that you cannot focus on anything else and you need that person day, morning, night, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I do think that he hypnotized a little bit. Because they ain't done it again, right? He's only been there once. Like, I think they just, maybe been like, woohoo, kind of a thing. But they ain't been like,
Get some help.
What? I don't know. Anyways, but I don't think that they've been there yet. Again, have they? I don't think so. But anyways. Because so far it's been like once. And that was then, right? Right? But listen, that one time has wrong. You have to stop so quickly believing people. Go to the source. Go to the source. That's your problem. you keep listening to Vegas. Now I know it is easy to listen to somebody, like Vegas, because he's so kind and gentle and trying to be a friend. They're trying to bone you at the same time. But that's besides the point. The dad, dude, you want your old son who is cold and calculated and has no kind of show emotion. Okay, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want. Honestly, he needs someone to be himself with. Somebody always cold like that, honey. That is, I don't like that. Kim and Porsche, I freaking love them. They're adorable, and yes, I love them. Kim breaking into that room only to see his face on the wall. He's like, okay, this is cute. And I was like, yes, it is, isn't it? It isn't nothing like Sweet Crush on You. We got those. Forget about that, child. Anyways, these bodyguards are trash. I have already talked about them. I'm not going to talk about them again.
I need to know when am I gonna leave this misery, because I cannot fucking live like this.
This is my third video, by the way, because every time I go to talking about them, I begin to rant. So the only thing I'm going to say is they need to step it up. Because so far, they are rag dolls being thrown left and right. You might have a few good ones. To me, the only great one you have is the old head. Two people can't take down one person. Really? That's questionable to me, sir. That's questionable. Shoot, see? But I'm not going to talk about it no more. Now, let me talk about a particular... There are two scenes. Okay, three scenes. Cause it really is two scenes because it's all within the one scene. But we're going to say three scenes, okay? The first scene is when we're talking about protection. The pow pow, And he was like, the whole gun thing. And he's like, I have another gun. You want to test it? Okay. What did I say? I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, okay. And I was like, And then Porsche said that thing. He was like, but do I got to give it back, though? Because really, I would like to use it over and over and over and over again. And I said, wow. I said, that many times you want to keep it going. You want to go around for round. But anyways, I love that scene because it's hilarious, but also it's also a sweet scene because it goes from being that like to being like oh. The second scene, which is consisted of the third scene, is when Ken comes in, and sees Vegas, trying to chomp down on little old Porsche, poor sweet baby. Oh, but anyways, he comes in, he's like pow pow. Well, he doesn't go pow pow, but he's like pop, because that was me raising the. Why am I overly explaining this? I was like, yes. And then Ken felt, not Ken, the other one, Porsche. He came in, right? Porsche was happy. Oh, he was happy. And Ken, he was like, yeah, he was like, what are you doing? Right? And then Porsche's face was, it went from like, yeah, I'm good now to, oh, what the hell happened? I didn't do nothing. We're saying, I can't believe I fell in love with a guy like you. I said, love? And then that's when Ken, he was like, okay, yes, I have jacked up. I have messed up. My bad. Oh my goodness. What have I done? What have I said? I done called him loosey-goosey. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to say that. That slipped out my mouth. I didn't mean to say he's easy as a Sunday morning. I didn't mean to say he's easy and running like an egg. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. And then the third scene, y'all know that scene. Child, I had to pause it. I said, wait a minute. Let me adjust myself. I said, because I was not prepared. that is all I have to say about this episode. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, ring the bell to notify whenever I do upload a video. And see you next time. And also, do not forget, oh, Vegas is my favorite character. Besides Porsche. And that other one. I don't know his name. Y'all remember the